Hey Matthew, this is Dan. In this video I'm going to cover 5 critical issues I found with your website that are costing you money and customers. A quick overview of the issues. Issue number 1 is you have a brochure website, not a direct response site. That is a site set up to be a online salesman for you. Issue number 2 is you're not addressing all types of site visitors and you're not capturing the information of those that you should be. Issue 3, you're not using benefits to sell. Issue number 4 is you're not taking full advantage of inbound marketing. And issue number 5 is issues with your current web design that I see. So I've got your website pulled up here, and I'm going to go ahead and just go through each one of these issues I found one at a time. Issue number 1 is you have a brochure website, and what I mean by a brochure website is your website's got beautiful images, it's got information on the products and the services that you provide. It's got information on your company. It's got contact information located throughout the website. And so currently your website is doing about as much as a brochure would do. It provides information, it provides pictures and contact information, and maybe a couple specials here and there. But it doesn't go any further than that. And a direct response website is a website that's set up to be an online salesman, an online mini salesman for you. And you can picture the difference if I use an example. If someone was to call your company and they were interested in your service, and the salesperson on the other end, all that they provided was some information about the company and maybe some specials and some contact information for them to get back to you guys. That salesperson wouldn't be doing a very good job, and they wouldn't be closing very many customers. And now your website is in the same way should be set up to where it's closing visitors and turning them into leads and into customers. Otherwise, your website is really just another expense. It's not producing anything for your company. So the way that would look online is very similar to what a good salesperson would do. Your website would address and talk about some of the problems that your services provide. So one of the problems oftentimes people might have with air conditioning is their air conditioning units might be old and they might be unreliable, and they might be costing them a lot of money every single month in energy. And so you could discuss how your services would help solve these problems. And you'd also talk about benefits. So what are the benefits of a new heating system? What's the benefits of someone going with you versus competition? People coming to your website after they see your ad, they're probably going to be checking out 2 to 3 other websites and comparing you with the competition. And then the last thing a good sales website would do is get visitors to take baby steps in the direction of getting an estimate. And I'll cover that more in detail in a bit here. So that was issue number 1. Issue number 2 is you're not capturing the information of people that you should be, and so you're missing out on a large market of visitors to your site. A portion of people that come to your site after seeing your ad, they're going to be hot leads, and they're going to be ready to pick up the phone and call you. And you've done a great job here on your site of having your phone number in multiple places, so it's very easy for people to do that are ready, or they can email you. But that's only a portion of people that visit your site. A much larger portion of people visiting your site are going to be people that are interested, but they might be interested in months down the line once they've saved up a little bit more money, and so they might come to your website, get some information, and think to themselves, okay, I'll call this company back in a couple months. And chances are they'll never come to your site again, or you'll never hear from them. And you've also got some visitors that are coming in, they're interested, but they're not quite yet ready to pick up that phone, and they need some lead nurturing. So your website currently isn't doing anything to address and to help these visitors, and this is a huge market. And so what you would do for these visitors is you would try to capture their name and their email. And the way you go about doing that is providing them offering them something that is of value for the current situations. And an example off the top of my head is you might have something like a a guide on the 5 best ways to save money on a new HVAC system. And a lot of people that are interested in a new HVAC system coming onto your website, that's exactly the type of information that they're looking for. And you'd be surprised at how many people will gladly trade their name and their email for something like that. And so what you're doing is you're providing them with a great resource, building trust and expertise in their eyes, and you're also capturing their name and their email, which you can use with automated tools to build a relationship and to sell to these people in the future. So that's issue number 2. Issue number 3 is you're not using benefits to sell your service. And I talked about this earlier with the salesperson example. When someone comes to your website, you've got about 2 to 3 minutes to capture their attention. So the first thing that they're going to see coming to your site is this large image here, and they're probably going to quickly see your logo and this right here, call this number for free estimate, and this welcome heading, and that 2 to 3 seconds is done. So what you really want to do is you want to take advantage of the best real estate on your website to really stress the benefits. So replace this header here with main benefit of choosing you over the competition. Replace this here, especially since you've got a phone number here. Replace this with a benefit to getting a new HVAC system. And then use the valuable real estate of your homepage to provide testimonials, as a way to build credibility and trust in the eyes of visitors, and different things like that. So that was issue 3. Issue number 4 is you're not taking advantage of inbound marketing. And inbound marketing has a lot of different areas. The one I'll quickly talk about is blogging. I don't see anywhere on your website where you have a blog or any type of highly valuable information for visitors. And a lot of companies have a wrong impression about blogging. All that a blog really is it's an opportunity for you to address and to solve the issues that your customers and your customer base typically has. And so what you're going to do is you're going to write about these problems that people typically have, and you're going to give solutions to these problems. Well, what that does is that it builds you up as an expert in the eyes of visitors that are coming onto your website that have these particular problems. Or you provide more valuable information, like how I said earlier about 5 tips on how to save money on a new HVAC system, different things like that. So you're building trust and credibility and expertise in the eyes of visitors to your site, but also you are increasing your search engine rankings. And SEO is such a big term today, and people are always talking about SEO. Well, I'll tell you that the vast majority of SEO companies are doing SEO completely wrong, and what they are doing is trying to manipulate the results. And they do that with various what's called black hat methods, methods that Google and the search engines don't like. Really, the only way in 2014 to get high rankings and to do it ethically is to produce high valuable content that gets people on your website and gets them to stay for 3, 4, 5 minutes reading that valuable information or longer. So that's number 4. Number 5 is just some issues with your website design. You've got a great website design. A few improvements that can be made is stock photography. There's been studies that show that people are very turned off by stock photography because people today know that these are fake images. They know that these aren't really your customers, and this looks heavily like a stock image here. And so replace these with real photos of real people and real customers. And then also you've got a this is what your website looks like on a PC or on a desktop, and this is what your website looks like on a mobile device. It's the same website. And the issue with this is that this is very difficult to use and navigate on a mobile device. And 40% of people have stated that if a website is difficult to use on their mobile phone, they'll just flat out just leave the website. And a lot of people are accessing the web, especially after seeing an ad on their mobile devices. So this is something I'd highly recommend, is getting a responsive site design that will respond and become a mobile site for those on mobile phones. So that's the 5 issues, just a couple of website design issues that could be improved, and there's a few other things on here as well. Alright, so I've gone over the 5 issues I see with your website, and you're probably wondering what are the benefits to you to fixing these issues. Well, to cover the benefits, I'm going to quickly use my infograph here. The first thing I'll talk about is inbound marketing. And with doing inbound marketing, the first benefit you can expect to see is that inbound generates revenue. 57% of companies that blog state that they've acquired customers through their company blog. Inbound also costs less. These are some of the typical inbound marketing methods: blogging, social media, SEO, and they cost a lot less than your traditional outbound marketing methods like direct mail, telemarketing, and yellow pages. Inbound also converts better. If we take SEO for example, SEO has a lead to customer close ratio on average of 15%. This is huge compared with your typically looking at about 2% with outbound marketing. So these are the benefits of inbound marketing. And then I'm also going to talk about here quickly the benefits of lead capturing and nurturing. Companies that excel at lead nurturing on average will generate 50% more sales-ready leads at 33% lower costs. Also, nurture leads make larger purchases. On average, they'll make 47% larger purchases than leads that aren't nurtured. So, these are the benefits of doing inbound marketing and of lead nurturing and lead capturing. And overall, there's 3 main benefits. One is you'll get more leads. 2, your leads will convert better. And 3, your leads will cost less. So I've covered the issues and the benefits of fixing these issues in this video, and it looks like you do great work and you're a great company, but I honestly believe that these issues are costing you customers and money, and all of these issues are issues that can be easily fixed. So what I recommend you do is give me a call at this number here or shoot me an email, and I can answer any questions that you have, and we can set up a consultation. And in the consultation, what I'll do is I'll give you more information on these issues. I can give you more information on inbound marketing and other online marketing. And at the end of it, I can tell you how you can fix these issues yourself if you choose to, or you can hire me. Now, there's no obligation whatsoever to hiring me, but you can hire me to fix these issues for you. So go ahead, pick up the phone, give me a call at this number here, or shoot me an email, and let's get a consultation set up. All right, thanks.